What's up, everyone? It's the Detective back again with another video, and today I'm going to be building two Bionicle sets. We have Nuhvok and Turaga Whenua. These are both very, very small sets from the beginning few years of Bionicle, and I initially wanted to do just one big Let's Build for the Turaga and one big Let's Build for the Bohrok. However, I feel like that would be a bit pointless since it would be essentially the same build multiple times with just slight color differences. So I thought that maybe I would just do 6 videos, but in each video I would build one of the Turaga and their respective Bohrok. So here we have the Turaga of Earth and the Bohrok of Earth. These are both small sets. I don't really expect this video to take long, but yeah, I guess let's just get started. I have Whenua's instructions already loaded up, so we shall just start with him, shall we? So yeah, we're going to start off with these Technic lift arms over here, and just start attaching on all of these limb pieces. So yeah, the Turaga, nothing super special about them. Like, they're pretty generic, but they're definitely very nostalgic. I, for one, really wanted a bunch of the Turaga when I was little, so I'm definitely glad to be getting some of them now. Now that I have all of them, but I'm definitely going to be spacing out building them. I'm going to try and space them out over, like, a week. Just, build one Bohrok and one Turaga, like, every day, basically. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're just building the torso here. He uses these lift arm pieces, basically, to kind of represent the Turaga robes, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, in Mask of Light, the movie, that's kind of what they were portrayed as being sort of robes. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, this piece has to stick out there for the arm. Alright, so now we actually have a rubber band. I really hope that this doesn't break, because these original rubber bands usually tend to break a lot, which sucks, but, that's just how it is, I guess. Wait a sec. No, we're building the legs. Alright, whoops. So yeah, the Turaga used Mata feet as feet, so it's a little awkward. However, the Turaga are pretty good parts packs, because Turaga masks are just really popular. Like, this is the Ruru. This is a really cool mask. In general, people tend to like the masks that came on the Turaga, especially since, there were also Turaga mask packs, so you could get basically any of the Turaga masks in basically any colors, and there were also a variety of misprints that you could get the Turaga colored masks in the color of the Mata masks, basically. For example, Whenua, he has the dark gray mask, but you could also get it in black as a misprint. But then I believe that it was actually officially printed like the year after for Hafu, the Matoran. But nonetheless, so yeah, we're actually almost done with Whenua already, but so yeah, we're just gonna be attaching, wait a sec. Well, whoops, we gotta hook on the rubber band again. Wait a sec. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, alright, so this piece, so yeah, this is how we're building the neck. I was wondering, like, how are we gonna attach the head to it, because, it has that protrusion. So yeah, this piece just goes like so. You kind of get that hunchback look from him, too. Then this piece goes like so. Seems like I took an extra pin. But here he is. And yeah, it's really nothing special. The rubber band, I mean, it's still intact, but it definitely has seemed to lose its grip a little bit. But I guess there's that. He's just really, really small. Oh shoot, my computer just shut off. Oh, there we go. Alright. So now we shall move on to the Nuhvok. So yeah, it does appear that I took an extra axle. I'll double check after, and if not, I'll put it back into the bag of Turaga parts. So let's just shift a little bit to the side of these parts. Alrighty. So let's begin. So the Nuhvok are very similar to the Turaga in the fact that they use these L-shaped Technic lift arms as kind of like their main torso frame. And they also have an action feature connected to something on the back. While with the Turaga here, you have the little lever that you push down and they whack down their little weapons. It was kind of like the reverse with the Bohrok Va, because these right here are actually Krana holders, and they would just sit like this. So if you hit their arms, they would launch the Krana. And I actually do have the correct Krana, or the correct color Krana, for the Nuhvok Va. So I'm actually quite excited to test that out, since similarly to the Turaga, I have never actually owned any of the Bohrok Va before. So this is just going to be like my first experience actually owning one of them, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, where did that, oh, there it is. Alright. Was just searching for that lift arm. So, another thing that the Bohrok Va had were the black pins. Look at how nice that looks. It's kind of hard to see. Whatever. There it is. The black axle pin. It's really a shame that these never got reprinted because, you know, ever since literally 2003 that we've been getting just blue axle pins. And I don't think that axle pins come in any other color nowadays. They just come in blue, which is really a shame because it makes mocking very hard. Technic sets end up looking a little weird with all the blue, but what can I do? Alright, so the Bohrok Va actually had a lot of articulation as well, because you could hinge them like this. You have a waist rotation, and then you have the little Tahunga style feet. So you could kind of lean them over like this, which I think is really cool. Rotate them as well. And they also actually had movable heads, which I think was also really neat. So he just attaches like so. And I believe, yeah, these are where the eyes are going to attach. So. And boom. So there's the head. And then that just goes like so. Now, the thing about Nuhvok Va specifically is that a lot of the other Bohrok Va, they were attached using the ball joint, but for some reason this guy isn't. So you actually can sort of move this around, and you can move it side to side as well. But unfortunately, the actual head, you can't tilt, like kind of like the eyes back and forth, which is a bit of a shame, but you can't really do anything about it. And he does have these really, really cool looking claws. Very, very cute with those huge claws. But basically what you would do is you would kind of lean him over like this, right? Whoopsie. Take the Krana and, wait, am I doing this correctly? Oh, I think I gotta move it like this. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. So then I take this, right? And then you just launch the Krana. That was pretty anticlimactic, but whoops, that's backwards. This is my first time doing this. So yeah, there's probably a trick to it. Alright, I just broke him. I don't even know what happened there. So, yeah, whatever. Let's just ignore that. Maybe I did build it wrong. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, guys, there we go. Turaga Whenua and Nuhvok Va. So yeah, these guys are really, really adorable, honestly. They're just so small, really, really cute. And overall, I'm pretty excited to build the other Turaga and the other Bohrok Va. So, yeah, and as to why I decided to start with these is because I've actually wanted Nuhvok Va specifically, because I just think that he looks really, really nice with the big claws, and, you know, the Nuhvok shield looks nice, so he was, like, my favorite out of the Bohrok Va, so I really wanted to build him first, and Whenua is just sort of there, but, yeah, nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm the Detective, and I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye.